Welcome back to my channel. You are at Fortune Cookies Tarot. Welcome. If you are a new viewer, welcome and hope you stick around. Hope you have some fun here. We're going to do a little bit of tarot. We're going to do a little bit of Lenormand as well. If you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for being here. You guys are my favorite. It's my best part of the week. Yay! So yesterday we did a little bit of information about Charles, and we did a little Lenormand. We talked about his first 90 days. So I want to talk about somebody else today. I want to talk about not the Prince of Wales, but the Duke of Cornwall. So I think the Duke of Cornwall is a very interesting position for William, even though it is hereditary. Like, that's where he was supposed to go. It's not like this is like some different thing. But per the internet, the revenues of the estate of the Duchy of Cornwall are passed to the Prince of Wales, Duke of Cornwall, who chooses to use them to fund his public, charitable, and private activities and those of his family. So, who's holding the purse strings now? Oh, it's William. So, there are some people that still need to have some revenue coming in. I think they're going to come up, but let's see. I do want to take a look and see, just like we did with Charles, I did, the first 90 days. So we'll do his 30, 60, 90-day plan. Did his first failure or, first dilemma, and then first success. So we're going to do the same thing, and we'll pull out some Lenormand too, and we'll do a little sentence at the end of it. Like I said in the last video, I have been neglecting my Lenormand practice, so I want to get back into it. I have several Lenormand decks. I want to bust them out. So if you would please like, share, and subscribe, and also comment down below. This absolutely helps my algorithms, helps bring new people in that can maybe add some new comments in there, maybe give me some new ideas. But given the circumstances from last week, I want to stay with the royal family. This is not going to be an exclusively royal family channel, but I'll try and sprinkle some other videos in between. They're just super, super interesting right now. Undeniable. You guys can't deny it. Can't deny it. All right. Duke of Cornwall. Not the Prince of Wales. Duke of Cornwall. First 90 days. Boom. 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 Ooh, that's pretty loud. So, hands up, who knows what swords mean? Hands up, hands up. It's intellectual decision making and cutting out. So, when we, I apologize, I didn't put my card view up. Always professional here at Fortune Cookies. There's your card view, people. I really did shuffle them and put them down. So, what does swords mean? Hands up, hands up, hands up. Swords mean intellectual decision-making and cutting. Deja vu. So, we've got the lovers not partnering, pulling things apart. Divorce in some cases. Now, I don't think this is a divorce on the Duke of Cornwall's part, of course. I think that's a super, super strong marriage. I've done readings on it. This is definitely a breaking away. Could be breaking away from his current position. Could be a breaking away from another relationship. But we have this very intense, active going after it and cutting it away. And this is something that has been holding everyone back. There's a lot of information and emotions that are tied up in this, and we're going to let them go. And what happens in that second month? Look at how happy our King of Cups is. Thrilled. very, very happy. But he's going to have daggers thrown at him from every direction. We've got this Five of Swords in reverse. This is a battle. This is an ongoing battle. Fives are unstable. They're everything's still going on. There's still a lot of chaos. So Helm's Deep. This is word Helm's Deep right now. Helm's Deep. You agree? Five of Swords, Gregopedia. So Five of Swords. It's like there's still chaos going on. There's still like a battle. What battle? Give me a battle. Tolkien battle.
Are they being driven out by Uruk-hai and the Windsors?
Well, no, but it's kind of the quality of it, not the actual details. No, doesn't know. Okay.
I can't. I don't want to mix the royal family with the real royal family of Light of the Sea of the Earth.
Now I'm involving Gregopedia's Tolkien. So, yes. I don't know if you guys noticed behind me, but I have Middle Earth. This is my Middle Earth map back here. I got to smooth it out. We need to do a little framing of it, but it's one of my favorite things in the whole world. So it's one of the things that Gregopedia and I bonded over was Tolkien and all the rings, all of the rings. So there's going to have some there's going to be some battling still going on, but William's going to focus on what is important. He is not going to be distracted by the smokescreen. He's not going to worry about that. He's a really, really, really steadfast kind of individual. It's when he digs his heels in, he digs them in quite deeply. He's not going to bend on that. With all of the activity that has happened over the last week and a half since Elizabeth II passed away, the gravity of the monarchy, and not just it's so easy when you're there and you're in the micro and you're looking at your role and you're being trained for your role. He is now seeing the gravity of it from a world perspective, and that's not to say that he didn't have a more expanded vision of the royal family. He's been to other countries, he's worked with other royal families, he's done, there's been some scope, but the gravity of the world essentially coming to a stop, Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago, we all kind of stopped and paid attention. All eyes were on England. Myself, I was at work and I sent out a message on our internal system to a couple of the groups that I'm in. And I said, hey, all eyes on BBC, pay attention to this. So, it really did command the focus of the world for some time. And it was completely understood and should have been that way. So now when we get into this third month, where he's going to lose a little bit of control, he's going to lose a little bit of patience from these daggers that are being thrown at him, and he's going to want to react. He is going to want to do a settlement. I think he's going to say, let's give him a lump sum. Here's this lump sum and go away. Just shh, shh, shh. I think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to do it. I think that's going to be his reaction to all of these daggers being thrown at him. So keep in mind that the PR team is gone now. There's no PR machine behind the other two. And I did say in the last video, I'm wondering if William had something to say to Sunshine Sachs. SS. I didn't say it. So let's see what we have here. Not hanging on, let's maybe do a settlement here, not using his best judgment, and then getting kind of pissy with his language. I can't really put it any other way. And you can't fault him for this. Like, you can't get mad because he's really kind of taken it as long as he can. I don't think that we're going to have the other party's boots on the ground when we get through any of this. I don't think they're going to be there, but I think this is going to be a bit of a struggle for him. So let's see. Now, we all know, word on the street is that that other party could not sustain the billing, the invoicing, so they are no longer being represented by their PR company. Is William a fox? Did William reach out and talk to them? Under the surface, he definitely wants to just outcast. He just wants us in New Jersey, we do this. We're done. We're done. He just wants to do that, but he's not from New Jersey, so he's not going to do that. The Jersey accent's coming out now. He wants to do like that. He wants to do like this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So, no, I don't think that partnering with Sunshine Sacks or getting in bed with them was really palatable for him. I think there was something a little icky about it. The bad stuff about them was very, very apparent, and it made him very uncomfortable. He does not want to feed that beast. He does not want to participate with that beast, and it's not a noble endeavor. So he is finding another way to do it. So when I said before that maybe he would reach out to Sunshine Sacks and see what was what, maybe find out if you get a little other inside skinny on them. That was just a wild guess. So let's do, let's do his first dilemma. First dilemma. First dilemma is that outcast trying to rebuild, trying to move forward after that. Still trying to move forward. But they're not letting it go. He's going to be embroiled with them for a little bit. But he's got plenty of magic on his side. Now he's getting the gaslighting card. So, William, Prince of Wales, did you learn how to play chess well? Looks like it. We're going to go right over this with his first big success. So, first dilemma, casting them out, restarting, having different perspectives put into place. This is, with PR, when we have it so close to this gaslighting or multiple choice card, this is getting people to see what we want them to see, getting them to, buy into the information and really like and concentrate on that information that we want them to have. And again, that's with our Two of Wands there. Then we have this delightful Chariot card, forging ahead, moving forward. That if we were playing football, this would be moving the line. We'd be moving down. I don't play football, so I don't know the terminology, but this would be, moving on down the field, gaining yardage, still in the fight, still now he's on the offensive and he is pushing down the line. He's really trying to just steamroll right over him, and he's got all that at his at hand disposal. Thank you. Idiom. So this is going to be his first big success. Things out of his control. All right. So I'm going to say it right now. If anything happens, he cannot feel guilty. He cannot feel guilty if anything happens to the other party ever. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about ever. If something happens to Mr. Fire, Fiery Head, William cannot feel, William, Prince of Wales, I'm just going to say Duke of Cornwall, Prince of Wales, he can't feel guilty. His brother is on his own path. He has to take care of himself. He has to guarantee his own success, his own safety. They had put enough things in place. They gave him enough guidance. They gave him um, enough chances. They gave him enough chances. So the walk away is hard. You don't know where you're going to wind up. And he is concerned that he is going to be regretful about it. It is his only brother. His only brother. But these are not decisions that he made. These are decisions that someone else made. When we get the tower upright, that is cataclysm from an external force. Now, for William, the external force is his brother. His brother is doing this. He's on a mission. If it were in reverse, this would be William executing the end of the relationship. There's no charity here. He's really going to tighten up those purse strings pretty tightly. So the judgment is done. He has to make the family sustain. That is his goal. He needs to make sure that the family is okay and not suffer fools lightly. That was one of my viewers the other day helped me with that on Dueling Tarot, reminded me of the phrase that I was trying to remember. So he will not suffer fools lightly. They have warned him enough. So let's do a little Lenormand for dear William, Prince of Wales. What does he need to know immediately? Fox. We saw this last on Prince Charles. And the dog. Dog is loyalty. And the birds. And the mice. Wow, this is we're gonna do 7 cards, I think. Let's make a little bit more room. A hell of a story we're getting here. Oh, you sneaky. Oh, that's something else. So, beware. The fox, the crafty, sneaky sneaker, may pose as the loyal dog through chattering. They're birds, maybe they're tweeting, I don't know, social media. I think we're going to hear something. But the whole purpose is to be the mouse, which is to erode foundations, to rot from within. Not that mice rot from within, but they wreck from within. They will chew on your wires. They will chew on your insulation. They will create nests and disease. And I mean, I'm not anti-mice, but that's just really what the cards say. That's how the card represents. This will work. This is a long game that's going on here to erode the man, the legacy, and to create very, very challenging things ahead of him. This is the mountain. So the legacy and the man are really at stake here. So William is going to have to be very careful about who, and I'm sure he is, who he trusts and who he doesn't. So if there's someone who wants to come crawling back and tries to have a conversation, perhaps, make sure that it's not going to wind up on the internet, or make sure parts of it aren't going to wind up on the internet. There's something about recording devices that is coming to mind. And we do know that Charles and Diana, the Prince and Princess of Wales, had some issues with their phone lines being tapped and with information getting out that way. This is something that I would be very careful about. The the erosion. This isn't, they're not trying to blow the building up with dynamite now. They're trying to erode it from within. They're just carving out at the foundation. They're really just trying to um, use a scalpel more than an axe. So be warned. This is what he needs to watch out for right now. So that's where we're going with this one. We're going to leave that where it is. I do hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Lenormand. If it's not doing it for you, let me know. If you want to see bigger readings with the Lenormand, I'm more than happy to do that. We can do larger spreads with them. We can do 2.5 hour spreads with them. The grand tableau takes about 2.5 hours. So, but this is my favorite part of the week, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I know it was a really rough week for all my people in the Commonwealth and in Great Britain. Um, Hopefully we're going to be looking forward to some really good PR and some really good news coming out of the UK and out of Buckingham Palace. I'm excited to see what's going to go on with the coronation and all the festivities around that. Again, we hadn't seen the exit ceremonies for a monarch, and now we are about to be treated to the enter ceremonies for a monarch. So exciting times indeed for all of us. So I hope to see you back here soon. I will carry on with my readings for Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll probably put something up for you on Friday, even though we're not going to have dueling tarot this week. Alicia and I both had obligations, so we are not going to see you for dueling tarot for a couple of weeks. But I hope everybody is having a great day and a great start to your week. Thanks so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe.